And welcome in, everybody, to another Week 2 race here at Dragon Warrior Randomizer in the Winter League Week 2 Group 6 race. We have a fun one here for you with Caront, aaron2u2, jkoper, and dk9146. I am looking forward to these two races as it is the Twin Tiebreaker Trials. And in the booth with me is Beef Supreme TV. Good evening, Beef. How you doing?
Good evening. I'm doing well. Hope everybody in chat is also, and you're ready for some speedy action here. Blink and you'll miss it. These seeds have been going pretty fast in the practice, and we might get a couple quick ones tonight.
Indeed. This one's really fun. It has the random, very fast XP, random equipment prices, open and short Sharlock, and Three's Company. The only way you can't win is by a cursed princess. So this will be interesting to see what gear these guys start with, as well as how quickly they find these things along the way. Alright, so we are off, and we are seeing a few pieces and parts in the throne rooms. Herbs, we have herbs,
yeah,
and
double herbs. The herb stash in the throne room. Let's see what's in the treasury here.
Well, hopefully a far more exciting treasury than a throne room. Let's see here. Right, some
Dragon
gold.
Scale golden wings.
Yeah, just an interesting start. Lots of gold. Let's see if we have a town close, and see how many people decide to check the back of the castle.
Yeah, it looks like Aaron's heading that way.
Yep, Aaron taking off. Lots of swamp outside, though. However, DK has managed to find a way out and is exploring a little bit. Finds Sharlock right off the get-go next to the castle.
Yeah, with Sharlock close like that, it's gain a few levels, find the princess, and make a run for it.
Oh, indeed. And, you know, it's one of those things, do we even need to worry about, looking for the bigger gears, or do we wait on Hurtmore and just try to force our way through? Magicians have healed, that's gross. But we do see one go down, and 5 points for aaron2u2, or 5 levels for aaron2u2 right off the get-go.
Looks like jkoper finding a cheap silver shield, cheap flame sword. Reckon Aries.
Well, when you say fire sale.
Yeah, right?
Meanwhile, Aaron taking down Drakima, getting a huge boost, but 2 levels out of that. Got the heal, though. He's finding these desert tiles to be quite exciting, and giving him a couple of levels out of that. It does look like we have a town close to the castle, and that should be where we had seen jkoper at earlier. Cantolin. Well, that's nice. That is not the town we saw earlier.
Oh, look at that. There's a cave in the Sharlock swamp.
Only in these seeds will you see that happen.
Oh, and it's oh my goodness,
south.
It's the swamp cave.
That is
Wow.
Absolutely convenient, isn't it? And Swamp North comes right outside the castle, right there next to where Cantlin's at. That's awesome.
The seed is just giving it to you in that way. I'm wondering if it's going to be killing you on the spike tile in Sharlock.
Yeah, you've got to worry about that. You've got to worry about the enemies inside of Sharlock, depending on what level you head in there and everything. It could be good, and it could be disgusting.
Aaron doing some shopping, finding that flame sword, magic armor as well.
And the Axe Knight is on the spike tile in Swamp, as we see DK get sent home for the first time.
I wonder how DK is going to feel if he comes out the south entrance of that swamp and finds that he's right at Sharlock.
Right, and we have herbs pulling up here on Aaron's end over there. I wonder if he is planning to just grab a couple levels and go with it.
I wouldn't put it past him. I think you're always when you see this setup, you're always kind of wondering what everybody else is going to do, and I know that some of the players are going to get pretty aggressive with it. So you might see Aaron want to make a quick go for it just because he thinks other people are going to make a quick go for it.
Yeah, well, DK has already got his princess, and he doesn't know that the swamp is on the other side there, or swamp south's on the other side. But DK's already got the princess. jkoper about to grab his princess, as well as aaron2u2 grabbing his. And then we have Caront inside of Hawksness. So I'm curious as if he's fixing to go do a spike check there. See what's on the spike tile. That is exactly what we got. It's a stone man on that spike tile. Gross. Chad bringing up a good point, though. If you can get sleep and find a stone man on that spike tile, it's super useful. Meanwhile, though, DK is heading for Sharlock, so let's see if he gets any kind of luck going into this right here. And Aaron is just grabbing a couple of levels. Looks like he's going to refresh and get out of here and get going. Meanwhile, jkoper is grabbing the princess again, and he's probably going to cast him outside as well. There's an armored knight sending DK home, though.
Oh, no. Yeah. I mean, and he knows, you know at this point where everything is, so it's a matter of, do you feel like just beefing up a little bit and gaining a level here or there before you go back, or are you going to try it again? Looks like he's going to start grinding.
Yeah, you've got the hurt more. It doesn't hurt you too much to at least try to take a level, especially with the low HP that everybody is rocking here. But here we go. The Armored Knight has the sleep spell on aaron2u2, and he's going to wreck him and send him home for the first time.
Ouch. Noticing that all the, three of the four... Yeah, noticing 3 of the 4 as well have different builds. We've got Caront and DK with strength HP, but aaron2u2 went with HP MP. jkoper's got a MP agility build. So the runner's choosing different paths, and with the low level you're at going in, it might just make a difference.
Oh yeah, and this is definitely going to be the week that you're not going to see a whole ton of same builds going through this week. You know, you see a lot of players run that strength HP build typically, but this week is where you're going to see a lot of people break out into a lot of different builds. And I like seeing the different builds when you get into this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'd certainly see a lot in the standard of people just going strength HP and that's that, just because it's the best for that scenario. But I mean, looking at this, you got so many options, and the way it can make a big difference playing out is always interesting to me.
Most definitely. And aaron2u2 has the prince in hand, since he's running Gwayland's sprite, and he is got a few more HP this time. If we can avoid the AK-47s, it's looking grim for everybody else at the moment. But we have 2 runners in at the same time. Let's see what luck befalls both of them here. And again, AK-47 and he wakes up. Is he going to get the second one? And he does, so he's going to get that kill there.
Yeah, gonna take a second to heal. Meanwhile, DK's past him now in the Sharlock race, but runs into a werewolf, and oh no, Aaron comes up to another AK.
That is rough to see, but he takes him down. DK though still has it. What do we have on the spike tile? He's gonna get a quick heal, and it is an armored knight. No,
and it puts him to sleep. Oh no, and he's dead.
Oh, the trifecta of I'm all over the place, and surprise, surprise.
Yep. If Aaron survives to make it down there, he's going to find that he's only got 20 MP left, so if he doesn't save at least 10 of it.
It is going to be heartbreaking. I mean, they do have top spell, so you could blow that one out there pretty quick, but again, with low HP on the seed, it's not a good idea. But let's see what he does. He hits the hurt more, gets slept, and wrecked.
Oh, no.
Another one on the beach, man.
Now we've got jkoper and Caront in Sherlock as well. This is everybody's just scrambling now. It's great.
Well, Carant's about to find out the bad idea here, and there he goes, going home. Well, that is rough. That is hard to see right there. Everybody is right around that same little oomph and push. Unfortunately, the AK-47 is just taking names today.
Absolutely, and you got to wonder. I mean, I think all of them at this point have to be wondering how there isn't already somebody that's finished.
Oh yeah, you know, especially with these guys being all veteran runners, at any given point, that dot done is coming, and that is it's anxiety building, you know. DK getting in there and finding an armor knight right off.
Yeah, that's especially when you're walking in there and you've seen a lot of other enemies. Like I don't think there's more than one AK, out of the 5 enemies. But really, you run into that first thing, you got to think that's a bad omen for sure.
Right, and DK has seen the different enemy sets. Meanwhile, aaron2u2 is just running into these guys ridiculously. Hits the stop spell. He's not going to play around. He's ready to just get this over with.
Yeah, he still hasn't seen the spike tile either, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, he got to the beach and it knocked him down, but we have a very tight race now. 3 ways here, all of them in roughly the same spot, but Aaron has a little bit of lead with jkoper right behind him. Here comes DK as well.
Down to the wire, this one.
Oh, jkoper gets sent back. That's rough. But it looks like the sleep spell is coming in handy with that extra little bit of HP there.
Yeah, and Aaron's making a lot of headway here, but here's DK catching up with a long walk there with no enemies at all. They both come to the... Oh my god, they both come to it at the same time.
Yep, here we go. This is going to be the battle of attrition. Who's going to get it first? It looks like they're both going to nail it at the same time. Oh, this is going to be photo-ish. Oh no, Aaron's going to get the encounter, but we're going to get DK probably. There it is. DK finishing. Oh, wow, so close. The official times from racetime.gg is 11 minutes, 33 seconds for DK, and aaron2u2 finishes 11:34.
That's incredible. Yeah, GG's to both of them. Get your GG's in the chat, everybody. Oh my goodness, that was about as close a finish I've ever seen ever.
Oh yeah, and it's one of those things that that is the strat that got the win there. Is the not healing gives DK the win there, and that's crazy because we had one on Sunday that was literally first place were neck and neck hitting the dot done. So this is crazy. I'm loving the Winter League this year. We're having so many things. And yes, we are getting that. Aaron has said he has split early, so more than likely it will be given. But I think we're going to see whatever it is going to be done by the race admins. Meanwhile, we have jkoper at the spike tile and Caront right behind him. But there is still another race to be run after this. So here we go.
I personally hope it's just as close as this one. This was exciting to watch, and it's gonna be good to see jkoper here get the win. Caront looks like he was almost there too.
Oh, it's rough. But I mean, it is also the fact is we have a second seed to run, so it's going to be the combined times. So it'll be on those if we have to do that. So we do have jkoper finishing with official racetime.gg of 13 minutes and 7 seconds for his first one. And we have Caront who is going to try and finish this. I believe the way we have this is once we have the race, the final contestant can run up to 10 minutes past when third place hits, and I think that's when we just go ahead and go to the next seed, I believe.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it. Is it's going to come down to if you finish 10 minutes past the third place finisher. That's the cutoff for the longest time that you're going to be counted for.
Alrighty, but I don't believe we're going to have that because Caront is going in for another one. He has an extra level, so he's got a few more HP. Should be, well, again, barring AK-47s being trolly as they troll away as they do.
I have
Speaking
faith,
of, I know, right? He's hitting stop spells. He's landing it, so he's not worried about too much. And these guys are pretty sleep heavy.
Like, I suppose the seed had to try and put something in your way, right?
I got to do something to slow it down some, because if not, this was definitely heading for about a 7-minute seed. But the AK-47 said, hold your phone. So there we go, 50% sleep and fight. Oof.
Yeah, almost nothing worse than sleep on Armored Knight. I always get so annoyed.
But at least the caveat is the 2 of 16 stop spell resistance, so it wasn't really like you were going to have too much to worry about.
I deal with another one of these, and yeah, take a couple steps and find one more that he doesn't have a choice but to deal with here.
Yeah, and I mean, with your HP as it is, you're going to have to re-heal for this. And hopefully you can get through this next one with minimal scathing. And here we go. Oh, he back attacks and gets the sleep off. Oh my goodness. Nice. But thankfully he lands the stop spell. I think we'll see a heal and just a quick walk here, because that was rough. Alrighty, there we go. Caront does finish in 4th place with a race time.gg time of 15:53. So we're going to be getting another one set up here in just a moment, guys. In the meantime, let's run that one back real quick. AK-47's absolutely disgusting. The Axe Knight on the spike tile in Swamp, and lots of Swamp to be had.
Yeah, we didn't get to do too much exploring because everything was right in our backyard. So there wasn't too much on the exploration angle, but the gear was cheap, the levels came quick, and it's just a matter of how low of a level do you want to try to go to Sharlock at, and it seemed like everybody kind of realized that pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, most definitely, and I do definitely think this is, again, chat breaking it out there, a 4-minute 20-second difference from first to last. It is not anybody. It's not anything that can't be insurmountable or gone over. I do think that any kind of craziness could boost somebody in last place to first real quickly if you get a decent seed.
Yeah, it's a lot of these races seem like they're going to come down to just seconds, and that's what makes it so exciting. Is you make, when you're playing a longer standard flags race, it always comes down to what decision did you make. But in a longer race like that, you make the wrong decision, you got time to realize it's the wrong decision, and maybe take a left turn and fix it. And that little bit of time that you wasted there was not, potentially that detrimental. But when you look at this one where you got 5-6 minutes, sometimes for a seed, you make the wrong turn and you don't realize it for 30 seconds. That's like a percentage of the time that you're going to spend at the end here. By the end of it, you wasted like 20% of your time just off one mistake.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be one of those things. Exploration, the big things that play is decision making and exploration. If you can find Sharlock pretty quickly and Swamp Cave, you can definitely get in there and get things done. But there's also the small limited factor of the Tanagel Treasury. There's always the chance of finding armor and sword in there right off the jump.
Yeah, and something like that'll change the whole course of the seed way more, I feel like, than in a standard flags race. And everybody here too knows what they're doing, so you can't really expect any of the other players to make mistakes. I mean, 3 of the 4 of these players made it to the playoffs in last season's tournament.
Oh yeah. And, you know, I believe the one who didn't make it was kind of in that same group with myself and several others. The 1 point out, just waiting on one racer to finish in third or fourth, and that did not happen. But you know what? It is what it is. I mean,
that's right.
Yeah, these guys are just amazing at what they do. But we're looking like we're getting pretty close to ready, guys, for this next seed. So it's going to be a good one. These guys are all primed at the screen. We are just waiting for the moment of the gates to be lifted. We see that we have a couple of different ones here now. We have the strength HP from Caront as usual. We have the same one for DK, but aaron2u2 has gone with definitely a different one this time.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's that's an HP MP as well. So he's going with the same as he did last time.
Nice, just a different way around it. I like that. That's a good play. This is, and you know, again, this is one of those seeds that maybe that's where things come into play with the HP MP at the later levels. Is if you've got enough of it, it's not going to make too much of a difference. Alrighty though, here we go. We do have the gates lifted, and we'll be off and going here in just a few seconds. Let's see what we have to start with on this one.
First couple chests. Gold. More gold.
And he's not even going to check the last one because he knows it's gold.
Just gold again. It's the Scrooge McDuck seed.
Stats are not too bad, but here we go. The treasury check we have, I missed that one.
That was fairy water and a torch. Dragon scale. And an herb, so nothing too, nothing super useful.
Yeah, chat calling that one out. That's what it was going to look at. So here we go, though. We are out and going. DK jumps out to a quick lead with a couple experience points up to level 3, and another set of levels, I think only to level 4 maybe? Yeah. So we're rolling. Just about every kill is a level so far, with DK being at level 5. jkoper finds Rimmildar, so he's going to get a free chest out of Rimmildar. And Hurtmore already at level 4. Woo, man.
Yeah, this desert's being relatively good to the players. That's a few levels right there, but we'll see if there's a big gap between any of these. You know, sometimes you come up to just such a large gap and you grind for a little bit and you wonder, hey, where'd these levels go?
Yeah, so jkoper grabbed a couple pieces of gear. Looks like a half plate there. That'll be a little helpful trying to drop out some of the damage. But here we go. Looks like Aaron is about to pick up level 5. Caront is still exploring. Some of these enemies not worth the time though. That's
No, that one was though 209, I think, on the Druid there.
Always tasty, but the Droll Magi has hurt. He's going to send Caront home. He's not going to get to finish that exploration he was going with.
And that Star Wyvern almost taking Aaron out on 2 HP.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is a little rough here on the goings here. We've got a cave for Caront. Let's see if it's exactly what he was looking for. Another 205. He's got level 8 right now. And it's Swamp South, so Caront now has the coordinates of the cave. Now he's just got to find Sharlock. Alrighty, so let's see. We have... I was going to say, we've got Action Knight. We've got Action Knights. Oh, and it's on the spike as well. So traveling in the cave and through there, but not giving much XP. Meanwhile, jkoper has found his way into the swamp cave. So here we go. So I guess the question is do you go out the other side and see what's there? Maybe you accidentally. Oh, never mind. Caront getting nailed before you can get out of there.
Yeah, I think he was going to do that, and then just ended up getting sent back by that wizard.
Not fun at all. But Aaron is going a opposite direction of which everybody else has gone to find the cave, and he finds a green dragon. Totally
11
not worth
XP.
anything. Well, he finds Cantlin, so that's something. He got the shopping mall. A super cheap flame sword too. That's nice.
Yeah, there's some enemies that hurt more, just can't touch, and it's good to have a backup.
Well, it just seems like Swamp Cave is being pretty ugly. So we got DK checking the stairs in the back, and we have the north side of Swamp Cave. Well, hello there. And we have 2 runners that now know that, so that's a handy piece right there. But still haven't found Big C yet.
No, there's still a little bit of exploring to do for sure. And I mean, you've got hurt more. You've got a decent amount of HP and MP. You can always hope to find a town along the way, and it can't be that far because it's small map. So there's not really that much to search. So you'll come across it eventually. I think everybody should be out exploring if they don't know where something is at this point. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say the hilarity. You see Aaron buy that cheap flame sword and then finds Erdrick's sword right there in the freebie cave. What a day, huh?
Right? Well, that's the manip though. That's you buy the flame sword, you're bound to find that pretty soon. And he's gonna swamp walk his way back to the castle at this point.
Yeah, smart move when you've gone everywhere over there you can go and there's nothing left. He's going to grab a couple of enemies on his way out, but there we go. Golem will send him home pretty quickly. There it is. Jkoper is taking his date on a extended tour of the kingdom, as is DK. And it looks like Aaron is fixing to find out the good news that the princess is locked in the basement. Meanwhile, we see DK has found Cole, and Cole has some pretty cheap gear. He's going to find that flame sword. Meanwhile, Jkoper has found the top of grave. I think we're going to see the first 3 chests in bounce.
Yeah, DK finds nothing on the search spot in Cole. He's going to take a quick breather and then head back out and keep looking around.
Yes, and I don't think Caront has realized that the north side of Swamp is in the castle because I keep seeing him head around to that south side entrance. And we had money, and death necklace in grave, as pointed out by chat. Nobody's gotten there. We go. We have a level 12 now. 90 HP though. If you can find the Big C, you've got a pretty good chance here with a high HP count. Depending on
just
what's
getting heal
there.
more as well. Yeah.
Tasty. Oh, there's repel from DK, so that's going to help him out a ton. Let's see if he can get through some stuff here and finish strong here. And there's a Hawksness, but we immediately nope out of Hawksness. And then the Magiwyvern not giving much of anything to our runner there.
Yeah, I agree with Brian Williams in chat. Not refilling there is definitely a risky move. Especially when a refill would give you so much right now. I mean, you're at half your HP and 7 MP left.
Yeah, that's definitely going to play a factor here. And we've seen most of the towns already, so there's a good chance that there's nothing next to Sharlock once you do find it. Oh man, our runner's finding another block there, so nothing there. Wow, and still don't have return yet, so there's no way, no quick way back home just yet. It's all going to come down to who finds Sharlock first, and if DK finds it first with what he has, it's a good possibility he could easily win this. He still has 26 MP left.
Yeah, we when we get back to his stats, I think at level 12, I don't remember seeing too many huge gains in agility. I'm wondering where the agility's at right now.
Yeah, that could come into play, but we all know it's just a number. So 62 agility for both DK and Aaron. So Caront also sitting with that, carrying his princess around.
It's not the princess that's the problem to carry around so much as the giant trunk with the giant blow dryer.
Oh, of course, especially when you have to walk through the desert with it. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 princesses, no Sharlocks. It's anyone's game. But I think we just got to see both our runners there get quick refills and be back on their way. Oh, never mind. Aaron hadn't. He's going to now. Oh, never mind.
Not there. He's
I
not
corrected.
Yeah. Oh, there it is on DK's screen.
And he just refilled, so this could be it, unless we see something absolute disgusting. But here we go. It is money time. Let's see if we got what we need in here. There's a red dragon with sleep.
Oh no.
And baby breath. Yikes. Not nice. Wow, man, that's rough.
That's a bummer,
at least they have the ability to pick the princess up pretty quickly. But I didn't see as far as where from the castle Sharlock is. DK is the only one still has that knowledge right now, but that is probably getting ready to rapidly change as the map is starting to get smaller and smaller. Sharlock's 2 screens to the west. Okay, so there we go. It's not far.
Yeah, it seems like once you know where it is, I mean, you know where everything else is. You've picked up so many levels along the way that at this point you're just kind of. I feel like maybe you make another try at it and you just hope you get luckier on the red dragons.
Most definitely. EMP, any amount of money coming in with a raid. Welcome in, raiders. We have a very tight race here. Lots of princesses and only one person with Sharlock information. This is going to be real interesting, real quick if Aaron doesn't find Sharlock within the next few moments.
Yeah, and DK is definitely going to grind here for a little bit. He's got this set of mountains here where we've seen these. I think
all right,
not so much the pole. Oh, Aaron did find it.
Yep, there it is. So now we have the foot race. And does he find the trolley reds? Oh, there's our red dragon in the same spot.
And now he finds out about the sleep. Oh, he woke up.
Went to go look for stop spell and it's not there. Oh no, and the red's not going to let him get away. So that is the same thing.
Yeah, we're going to see. I mean, he's likely going to make the same choice. I think Scarlet Shadow said in the chat as well that, yeah, the play right now is probably best to just grind till you get a little bit more in the way of stats, but
stop spell would be absolutely killer right now too.
Yeah, and the question is, do you have a good grind spot? That's, whose grind spot is better might be the deciding factor here.
Well, those Druids are 208, so that is not a terrible Terrible little thing, but man, oh man, here comes jkoper out of nowhere with
Oh, wow.
with the steal. Could we see it? What is the spike tile going to hold? And Axe Knight, we know those are pretty easy. He nails it, the one-shotter. Can he finish out? The wizard?
Wow.
Wow! It gets no better than that right there, ladies and gentlemen. And jkoper finishes with an official racetime.gg time of 14 minutes on the dot.
That's incredible. I chat can, or maybe you can tell me, were there any, does jkoper know that that the fun police is out in Sherlock?
I didn't see it. I looked down there. He was already just under half through, and he first turn run from his only red. Wow.
Wow is right.
I'm telling you, man, that Sherlock luck is, if anything, comes in big time key. But that is going to give jkoper a huge advantage. We're going to have to see where everyone else finishes. Meanwhile, DK is walking the beach. Here we go. He's going to find out the good news. It is a armor or an Axe Knight that he's able to do it to. So, and here comes aaron2u2 right behind him.
Just got away from a red dragon as well. Oh, and he's getting another one. GG's to DK in the chat as well.
Yep, DK finishes with an official racetime.gg time of 15 minutes and 7 seconds. Man, oh man. But here comes Aaron. He is just right on his heels, but he needed to finish right there just a little bit before him to take the victory. So I do believe DK will get that. All right, and there it is, the official racetime.gg time of 15 minutes and 38 seconds for aaron2u2. Get the GGs out in chat for him. We have Caront continuing to move, and joining us in the booth is jkoper. jkoper, way to come out of nowhere and finish that one out, taking the win on race number 2.
Yeah, GG. Was great.
What's going on? Thank you.
Well, you came out of nowhere and took the win on race 2, and that first race was a little rough. You saw a red dragon, but you did not find out the surprises everybody else had. That red dragons in Sherlock there had sleep and baby breath, and were not afraid to use it.
Yeah, I certainly felt fortunate running from the only one that I saw, but I guess that makes up for the first race a little bit when I got back attacked by that armored knight, and yeah, I don't know, that's why I'm using an agility build to help with running, I guess. So I'm not sure if or like what agility was at and what difference there was or anything like that, but yeah, these go so fast that just feel fortunate to find Sherlock in the end, I guess.
Yeah, both Sherlocks were pretty rough going. Joining us in the booth is dk9146. Welcome in and congratulations on your finish there. What an interesting set of seeds, right?
Oh yeah, nothing like 3 dives on the first one because of sleepy armor knights, and then finding the red dragon decided to join the fray the second time.
If it's wearing red, it's got sleep.
I mean, but the most interesting part has to be the swamp cave exit on Sherlock Island the first time. So
yeah, that was great.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. I saw the cave. I never came out the other side or went in it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I did a little exploring, but then I was like, I'm just gonna go through here and see what happens. And yeah, yep, that's what it was. So yeah,
no, it was good times. Aaron actually went in, and that was his first dealing with the swamp cave there, and found out afterwards that, oh man, it pops up right next to the castle too. That's awesome. Speaking of, there is aaron2u2. Congratulations on the run, man.
Oh, thank you. First seed was fun. Second seed, I think I fully explored the map.
Everyone fully explored the map.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad that it wasn't.
Yeah,
just
I
me.
was gonna say I went south, southeast, southwest through a bunch of dead ends. Realized I had no way to return. Had to do like the walk of shame all the way back to start.
Yeah, everyone definitely spent a lot of time exploring in that one, and I that first race came down to just seconds at the end of that. You both were on the path there. I mean, at the same time, and I think the difference was DK walking through Sherlock. I think barely had any enemies in the last little bit, and then Aaron used the heal at the end, which cost like maybe a second's worth of time, but it looked like it was enough. How did you guys feel seeing each other being that close at the end?
I didn't even realize it happened. I didn't see his thing on there until all of a sudden I saw talking and I was confused, and then I noticed that his score was next to mine, or time next to mine. I didn't realize it initially though.
So everyone here was on the edge of our seats. Sorry, Aaron, I cut you off there.
No, he actually split, and I looked over and accidentally clicked it before I was done, and then so my actual time was like 3 seconds later than what it said. But oops. I don't know. Hey, CyberDark, go retime that. I don't know. I'm kidding. It probably wasn't. The fact that I looked away and clicked off the screen and then I couldn't advance the stuff in the game probably sealed it if it wasn't for that anyway.
Yeah, that was super rough. I mean, the Sherlock definitely was not taking any prisoners this evening. AK-47s on the first one, AK-47s and then Red Dragons on the second one. And again, you guys don't know, but jkoper saw one Red Dragon and was able to run from him without seeing the sleep.
No, I knew. Somebody in chat afterward told me, and I was like, oh, good. But, that happens. And I didn't mention it before, but GG, jkoper, and DK. Good race.
Yeah, GG's to both of you as well.
Yeah, the first race, I certainly thought I was going to win, and then I got back attacked by Armored Knight and slept and killed it immediately. So, that was definitely a difference. And then I went on my next dive after that. So,
yeah, my first seed, I think I had a chance to win it like 8 minutes, and same sort of thing. And I'm dumb. The second time in, I didn't even think of using stop spell for some reason. And when I did, it worked 100% of the time. So the third dive was good, but the first two were just bad.
Yeah, I risked that it wasn't going to be sleeping constantly. So the second time, I didn't see the Armor Knight until the spike, the second dive, and I tried to hurt more right away, and then it slept and wrecked me. I did have one failed stop spell.
Okay, so it had the ability. I think in my 3 dives combined, I saw like 14 Armor Knights. They were, I swore they were 40%, although I think I saw 5 different enemies, so I was just getting really unlucky, I guess.
Yeah, it seemed like you were.
Yeah, the dive for you, Aaron, it was AK-47 after AK-47 after AK-47. It was just rough, but they were only a 2 of 16 stop resist, so most of those should have landed. They were 50% fire and then fight right after that. Or sleep, sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what this week is. It's kind of the silly stuff. I hope everyone appreciated my memes.
We were talking about it a little bit. Actually, the three of you, a little bit on that topic. The three of you all picked different builds going into this one.
I don't even know what my build was. I just picked a random name that kind of worked with the disco ball at the end and went disco stew. I ended up being strength HP.
It was strength HP, yeah. Yeah, the hero in the second game, Aaron, was my favorite there. That was we were looking it up as we went, and that was an MP HP as well.
Yeah, I did that one on purpose. I felt like the strength was never going to matter late enough because I wasn't going to, be that late. And if I did have to physical something down, like the 6 or 7 points weren't going to matter. Like if I had to fight the Dragon Lord, sure, but fighting like a golem or something, nah, probably not.
Yeah, and jkoper already mentioned as well about having the agility build there, MP agility.
Yeah, I wanted the agility for exactly the reason that you saw. Like I was able to run from that red dragon, and that made the difference. So, you never know if that's actually what made the difference, but it doesn't hurt, right? So,
Well, it looks like on our screen here, Caront is gearing up. He made level 15, got his stop spell. He has got some stats to him. He's already got 100 strength, got 140 attack power. He could just literally go swing at the Dragon Lord at this point, but he'd need the armor.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he'll just attack every time and never breathe.
Where was the sword?
Stone's Cave, which was north, far east, and south in the dead end, I think.
Yes, indeed.
interesting. I did not go that direction.
Yes, the sword helped me out 0% because I got the same gear you guys did, probably in the same place.
Well, at least one of the 2 seeds made you explore a little. That first one was everything was just handed to you right off the bat.
Well, this one was too. It's just none of us, I guess, thought to go left. We all, I guess, were driving NASCAR today.
I suppose, yeah, you're right.
No left turns today, but no, it finally did play out. Aaron, you were the first one to find it. However, the Armored Knights were giving you no quarter on this one.
Red dragons?
Or yeah, Red Dragons.
Yeah.
I'm getting my seeds mixed up now.
Yeah, that seed bleed is real when you're doing 2 of these back to back.
Alright, so we have Caront, though, in. He's going to make his shot here. The stop spell misses.
The stop spell
there it
missed
is.
and the sleep landed, and just no wake-ups. Ouch.
Yeah, 50% sleep, 75% fire. These red dragons are just gross. With a 6 of 16 stop resist, yeah, it's ugliness.
That's pretty high. That's about the highest you can be, isn't it?
What was it again?
No, 9 is the max, I think Schmike is saying here in the chat. I didn't know myself, so I'm glad chat bailed me out on that one.
Yes, I mean, even still, a 6 of 16 it's pretty rough, and that's rough goings, especially in a seed where you are just hoping for a quick one and done, and unfortunately, these enemies have just not been kind to Caront today.
Oh, what was my agility at the end? Curiosity.
66.
Okay. Not
Which was 4 points higher than the other builds.
okay. Yeah, not anything spectacular, but passable for a 1 floor of Sharlock, I guess.
Well, it definitely made the difference because you were able to get away without seeing the sleep, and you were able to get through everything else pretty relatively unscathed.
Yeah, I don't know. To be fair, on that first red dragon, I wasn't sure how to deal with it. With the sword and a fairly decent amount of strength, after the first run fail, I'm like, wait, my agility's probably bad. I should swing. And then it slept me and I was dead. So who knows? I might not have seen it either if I had just continued to run.
Well, here we go. Caront back in the Dragon Lord's castle. We are going to hopefully see the end of this one for him. It's been pretty rough going for him tonight, but he is a trooper. He's trooping this out, and he's going to finish. Thankfully, here we go. The red dragon, the stop spell, and no effect. There's the sleep.
Oh, he woke up at least this time.
woke up and was able to catch the breath, so he was able to get a heal more in. He'll be able to just kind of give the sword and be able to walk away from this one.
Yeah, I feel like that's a couple bad luck starts in a row for these fights, and I feel like, see again, no effect. Look at that. At least he didn't get to. Oh no, he did get put to sleep. Oh no.
And there it is again. That red dragon is just brutality right now.
Not letting up.
And what we're seeing is basically something that could have happened to any of us too. Like, I don't know. If we
Yeah,
had stop spell, we probably were going to try it, right?
yeah, and I mean, for it to not land a few times in a row like that is just, it's heartbreaking.
I almost feel bad that I didn't see a red dragon on my second dive.
Oh, most definitely. You had a very quick second dive, and it was just probably one of the greatest hero walks there. But at that time,
sure.
like I said, jkoper was already in and done.
So, does this mean DK gets the overall win, the 5 points? jkoper gets second, I get third, and Caront last?
That would be, I believe, the correct assumption. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I counted it
official.
out just a minute ago. Yeah, DK's got 8 points total if you count 5, 3, 2, 1 for the 2 races, and then jkoper with 7 total, Aaron with 5, and Caront is gonna have 2.
All right, seeing from the chat that is 100% correct. So there we go. And next week is going to be the fun week. We have our positional races, so you're going to be guaranteed to be matched up with somebody of pretty even point values to your own to try and gain a little bit of an advantage going into week 4.
Yeah, and on that note, I'm not super sad to not have 6 points at the end of this, because I saw last night, spoilers, but somebody else has 6 points, and I'm trying to duck him, so...
I mean, I still have to run my race, and I have a couple of points, so, there's you still have the option to see me. It could be a fun rivalry week, right?
True, yeah, I'm not trying to duck you, Edge. I love racing the rivals. I have to mention now, my record against DK in tournaments is now 1-6.
Oof. No, it'll be fun. Like I said, the positional weeks are always great because that's when you see, everybody who's in the top spots are having to face off against the same folks, and everybody down in their luck a little bit is getting chances to gain a few more points before going into week 4 for another shot at some stuff.
So is it 3 points for second? So I also have 16? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aaron and I could be matched up again next week, potentially. Sounds like.
It is the possibility. It just depends on how many people have 6 and how many people end up with 5 points coming out of this week. And there we go.
And I'm wondering how much they... Sorry, go ahead.
Caront finally getting to the... he's going to throw some Hurtmores at him real quick just to vent some frustration. But he's going to finish it out here. There we go.
GG's.
Official race time, GG time of 32:29. So he will finish 4th place and get that point. We'll see if he's going to join us in the booth here. So yeah, guys, thoughts going into next week, knowing kind of where pieces and parts are as far as other standings in the point values here.
Well, I mean, with having 10, obviously, I'm gonna probably get somebody that also has 10 or like 8. So, obviously, going to have some pretty good competition next week. I had really good competition this week, to be quite honest. I mean, look at how fast we were finishing these. So, yeah, it should be fun. I'm excited. I love week 3's flags. Chaos
is always fun. Well, in a sense. except for never running from anything and never being able to kill anything. But besides that, should be a good time. Thanks, guys, so much for the races. It's a good time. I suppose at this point I might as well wait to see if Caront's coming in here.
Yeah, he's going to take a quick second. He'll be in here shortly.
Oh, there he is.
Speaking of, there he is. Caront, welcome in, and GG's to you on this evening's runs.
Good evening, everybody. It's rare that I feel the need to profusely apologize for a seed that lasted 32 minutes, but I profusely apologize for a seed that lasted 32 minutes.
Sherlock was not your friend tonight.
No, absolutely not. That was brutal. How many times the stop spell just wasn't working.
So if I don't know if trackers pulled up, but what was stop spell resistance on the Red Dragon?
Stop spell resistance was 6 of 16 with a 50% sleep and 75% fire.
So the game basically did flip me the bird. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting watching you go. We thought for sure you had it a few times, and then all of a sudden there's the fun police. And
yeah, I figured I'd lost that second one anyway because I made all the wrong decisions. I went south instead of north. I went northeast instead of northwest. So I also found the other side of Swamp Cave instead of exploring the castle right at the outset and going high. So the princess is about 30 feet from her throne. So now I made all the wrong decisions in that second seed. So I knew I'd lost it already because the runners in my group are way too good. So I had a pretty good feeling. And then the Red Dragon decided to just sort of bury me 20 feet under the earth. So yeah, I guess it was a fitting end to what I already knew was a lost seed. That first one, though, the first time I went through Sherlock, I did not know that the Armored Knight had sleep. The second time, I forgot the Armored Knight had sleep. So if I remember the second time, I probably am still last, but only by about 2 minutes instead of 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think that seed was so interesting in how everything was just right close together. And yeah, one thing like that going to cost you a couple minutes. It's crazy how much these seeds really punish just the simplest of mistakes that it's impossible for you to know are mistakes. Like as you make them, there's no way to know you're not making the right move, and then suddenly you're behind 2 minutes.
Yeah, and it was unfortunate too because I had actually done a practice seed a little bit earlier today where I finished a tiebreaker seed in less than 10 minutes. And so if I managed that on either of these, I would have won the seed. So just too bad that the good seed came in practice.
That's it. I think Scarlet Shadow's saying it best in the chat here too. Says there were chances in that first race for all 4 of you to take it. It was that close, and it was that unpredictable. And also saying that these seeds punish you even if you don't make mistakes sometimes, and that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Well, thank you to everybody who helped out on the restream and everything. I appreciate y'all putting up with me going more than twice the length of any of my opponents. Also, GG's to all of my opponents. Y'all did fantastic, as I knew you would. And I don't think I'll see any of y'all in position round 3, but if I do, then, well, have fun with my points in that one too.
GG, Caront. And like he said, thanks guys so much for commentary, restream, tracking, everything like that. Thanks chat for watching and supporting. And thanks guys for the race, and we'll see you in the chaos next week.
Alrighty, with that being said, guys, this has been a fun one. We still have more races coming to. I believe we have 2 races tomorrow. We've got really good ones at, I believe, 3 races tomorrow. So I know we have one at 8:30, and one at 10, one at 8, and one at 10:30. There we go. There's some good stuff. So we have 3, Group 1, Group 3, and Group 5. So we have 3 races tomorrow. We have one on Thursday with Group 6 And then Saturday features 2 more groups out of Group 7 and Group 9. So yeah, a lot of stuff still to be put up there.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun to come in this week. It's been fun to practice these. It's been fun to see these be run. I'm having a blast this week just watching this, and I hope everyone else is too.
All right, well, thanks to all of our racers. Everybody go give these guys a follow. These guys put on a heck of a show for you tonight. It's always fun to see what these guys do outside of DWR. So go give them follows, and give follows to our restreamer, our trackers, and of course the man sitting beside me here in the booth. Make sure that you guys are checking all that out, and we are going to be sending a raid over to jkoper as he's going to continue his broadcast after the race here. So enjoy everything this evening. It's been fun, guys. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. We will see you guys again on the next race. Thanks for having us.